We'll be on Twitch and YouTube, but try pulling live, man. Jump in that Discord, man. I'll see you guys live.
Yeah, we're also live on YouTube, by the way, guys. Just saying.
Whether you're building with AI or just getting started, this is your evening. Free entry, doors open at 5, registered with 3 nothing. Whether you're building with AI or just getting started, This is your evening. Free entry. Doors open at 5. Register on the move. Stay sharp and stay clothed. Whether you're building with AI or just getting started, but this is your evening. Free entry. Doors open at 5. Register. Station.
Oh shit. Oh shit. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Chop life. Hello, hello, hello. Are you there, Cryzo? Yerp. Do you reckon we should start? Or do you reckon we should give it a couple more minutes? Wait, we're live on Twitch already. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm not used to this Twitch stream live, man. Right, Mxthaius is still not woke. Oh damn, we're live on YouTube. One sec, let me. Jeez, what's this multiple streaming thing going on? Wait, go to Mycelink on YouTube. God damn. Mycelink. Where are we? Live. Go live from your browser. Oh my god, you're literally playing games on stream. We're not live on YouTube though. Are we live on YouTube via Cryzo? Because I'm on YouTube right now. Check. Yeah. Need to wake up Mxthaius, man. You know what? He's just been up all night, you can't lie. Mm. Yeah, we need to advertise this like a week in advance, man. I did the post last night, but actually it was like 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna get some websites up. So now the YouTube, yeah?
Yeah. I just need to publicate.
Cool. Yo, how did I miss this lol meme coin, man? It just didn't make sense to me at the time.
There you go. Should be up now.
Are we live on YouTube?
Yeah, but your stream's ended if you want to turn your stream back on.
What do you mean my stream's ended? Oh yeah. No worries. Let me just check. I'm going to YouTube right now. Nah, it's not there, bro.
Just reload it.
I'm on Mycelink YouTube via Ninja YouTube.
Type in.
Oh my god, live. Oh my gosh. I'm on Mycelink YouTube via Ninja. Whoa. We live on YouTube and we live on Twitch. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is so exciting.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh. We're live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Wait, does this mean that I don't have to manually upload anymore? Like, as in after the stream, it's just there now. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Cause I used to lack on the re-uploads, man. They used to take time because it used to just be brain power, but this is it.
Yeah, literally.
What's
we could
good,
do,
world?
we could have everything like posted, documented, all like everything.
Oh, and then after the live's been published, I can still edit the description, right?
Yeah. So if you look at the description, the description's already done.
Gosh, you absolutely goated.
Bro, yeah.
Big ups to Cryzo.
It took me a minute, man. I'll be real, but it was worth it in the end.
Thank you, Cryzo. Thank you. In it. Chief streaming officer. Get me.
Bro, all we need to do, all I need from you guys is to work on getting clips. Literally clip everything that you can. If you can if you can get explanations of what a certain indicator does, right? That would be one of a quick clip of that. That's what I'm looking for, really.
Okay.
So should we teach a little fundamentals on this one, like just RSI MACD?
Yeah. So whenever you're going through with your analysis, right, and you want to teach something, right, and you want to clip it, just say clip that, and then clip this, and then we'll clip whatever you're gonna say. And then
I literally say, "Oh, clip this."
Yeah, you'll be like, oh yeah, clip this. By the way, it's like an indicator. You know what I mean? For us to go by.
And then what? And then wait, but and then is AI gonna like what is it? Is AI gonna?
AI won't do it, but I can go on the stream and clip it myself. There's a button that says clip.
Oh, right.
Or if someone else wants to do that whilst we're streaming.
How do you do that?
Log into the Mycelink Twitch, and then whilst we're streaming, there's a button that says clip that. It's like a pair of scissors.
How do I log into my Twitch?
It's the
Twitch.
Gmail.
On Discord.
Yeah, but
just log in. Just go to Twitch and then go to Mycelink Gmail.
We're going to Twitch from the internet.
Yeah, but I don't know if right now is the time to learn right this second, because we're live in it.
Yeah,
everybody watching the replay.
I rate you start,
Skip.
and then Halima can do it in the background, or I can even try to do it myself. But I could do it myself. Unless I'm streaming.
Alright.
But yeah, try learn it in the background. It's not too hard.
You said there's scissors, right?
Yeah, on our stream underneath. But yeah, do I start in 2 minutes on 1:15?
Yeah. Are you alright going first?
Me? Yeah.
Well, I'll do the typical opening. Let me just come in on my phone. One sec. Babe, I need that phone now. I'll give it you back. I just need to come on camera.
To be fair, bro, if you just want to put up a picture of the logo or something, do your intro on that. But either way, we're already live, bro. Your intro's already done.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Obviously, we'll get better at this shit. You know what I mean? We're just everyone watching the replay. This is the early days of Mycelink, man. Just skip a few minutes. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. Give me 1 second. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. I'll come on camera. Jim, can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? All right, let's get started. Yo, what's good, people? It's currently 15 minutes past 5 p.m. UK time, 29th of March 2026. Welcome to episode 25 of Mycelink Sundays. This is a free weekly webinar covering everything from geopolitics, crypto futures. My wife Halima does a health and wealth meditation. We look at macroeconomics. And we also look at meme coins and talk about AI. So a bunch of cool stuff in the future technologies and financial literacy space. This is our second ever Twitch stream. Actually, no, our second ever Mycelink Sundays Twitch stream, because Cryzo has been holding the fort, doing hours of his own content via Mycelink Twitch. So go check that out. Obviously, we've been streaming for a few minutes, but we had some technical stuff and stuff in the background. We will get better at this. You know what I mean? So I just thought I would come on camera for a second. I'm just going to jump off my phone now because my computer doesn't have a camera on. 1 second. Check. Cries up. Okay, amazing. Check. Okay. Wait, how's my mic? Why is it got feedback? It's on isolation. Hello. Oh no, it sounds good, yeah? All right, cool. Y'all can see my screen, right? Okay, so easy way to connect with us is via Instagram. So go to instagram.com/Mycelink. In this Instagram bio, you will find 5 key links. We have the link to all our YouTube videos presented in a nice playlist where you can see everything in, I guess you could say, chronological order, because it's from the latest to the first ever episode. This makes it easy for you guys to catch up on everything. We have the link to our Twitch, which we're now streaming on for our Sunday webinars. You can also fill in this inquiry form for any business inquiries, including but not limited to needing financial services, etc. This is our recommended exchange BitUnix, and then this is the link to our Discord. Inside our Discord, you will find all these channels. Most importantly, we have signals from one of the biggest whales in BitUnix. I know him personally. He goes by Cash Out Futures, and as you can see, there's some crazy gains to be made. Myself and Cryzo have our own independent channels as well, where we more focus on, I focus on a lot of swing trades and meme coins. Cryzo has his own very unique strategy on how he likes to trade. To iterate, Mycelink is a decentralized ecosystem of like-minded people. We've been going for nearly 6 months now. We are at present a non-legal entity, though that may change in future. I must iterate that nothing in this video is financial advice. We do not intend to be perceived or received as financial advisors. However, we are working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. Whatever you're looking for in the future technologies and wealth space, whether it's accountancy, you're looking for angel investment, you're looking for consultations, you want it, somebody in our network has probably got it. I will let Cryzo lead this one, talking about crypto futures, and then we're gonna do meme coins and macro with myself. Mxthaius, our dev, who's been working all night, is having a quick nap right now. I'm going to wake him up. And of course, Halima will do her health and wealth meditation. All right. Over to Cryzo. Let's get the futures in, my bro.
Yo. What's up, guys? Right. So, I'm going to do a bit of a forecast for you guys. So, with crypto so far, let me share my screen for the people in here. Right, yeah, you can see this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, wait 1 second. It's gonna bug out for me. Right, okay. You can still see this, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, okay. So this is a liquidation map. Right. For you guys that don't know, clip this, right? It shows us where liquidity is, so where the most amounts of money is at certain prices on the chart. So, for example, these exchanges like this one is Binance. It shows us if the price goes here, this is how much money, like how much money there is to gain from the price dropping to these places for these exchanges, right? For example, if the price were to go down here, there's all this liquidity, which is mainly people being liquidated, right? So this one would be long sellers being liquidated, right? Therefore, exiting trades, giving the what they called, the exchanges money, right? So when you're trading, you want to look for these spikes, and these will be target zones really, right? So right now we can see that there's a bit of a shift towards like long liquidity leverage, right? So it means price is favoring a move downwards, but only slightly though, because they're quite evenly matched. What you'd want to be looking for to make a price to make a decision is something more like this, where there's a lot less liquidity on one side compared to the other, right? And these points here, the ones where there's a lot of where it spikes, these are where you're targeting really. So for example, if price went and hit 65 1k, right, I'd be looking to long, right? Because there's not a lot of liquidity down to the bottom. So therefore these exchanges aren't looking to manipulate price towards it going to the bottom. Obviously, this is not financial advice. This is just what I do and what works for me. And I'm not saying that anyone's a scammer or anything like that. You know what I mean? It just hypothetically, theoretically, allegedly, right? Price gets manipulated to hit these prices so that the markets make some money, right? So there's massive spikes here at 67.5 and 68k. So we look like we might be going a bit upwards before we do go back down, right? Personally, I do think price is gonna go further down to around 59k to 49k. So just be wary, guys. We aren't at the bottom yet, I don't think. I think there's still quite a bit to go. So be careful. Be ready to long though, because I do think that will be the bottom once we clear, those massive bits. And then that will give us momentum to push up even higher. So in previous bear markets, by the way, I do think we're in a bear market. We've usually gone down more than 50%. We've gone down like 70%. This one we've only gone down 50%. So I do think there's a bit more of a push to go. Right, not exactly reaching that 70%, but still, yeah. So right now we're in the middle of a relief rally, right, and I do think it's gonna clear 67, 5 and 68k before we do end up going down. It might touch up here as well. It possibly might do. Just keep up wary of price action and price change as it goes up, as well as the liquidation map as price changes, because liquidation does change at times. People exit, people buy, people depending on news. So stuff like that can change this, but this is what the market wants it to go to at the moment in time. That's what I think, right? So yeah, that's your forecast in terms of price action, right? In terms of news and stuff like that, it's not been too good. Iran have like 1 million soldiers, apparently, allegedly, who knows, ready for taking over the US. And personally, I've never heard of people taking over the US. You know what I mean? Who's actually invaded America? Like, but yeah, guys. be careful. News is not good for crypto, but there will be a big relief. I'm thinking possibly, most likely this year, right? If not, then obviously that next year. But yeah. So around 68K is where I think the relief rally is gonna go, and then we will start to tank. So yeah, that's it, Miga. That's it for me, guys. I'm gonna pass it over to Ninja.
Appreciate your thoughts. Appreciate your thoughts. All right. Let me just drop some data sets for you guys. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Can you see YouTube? Hello? Yo. Check, 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 check. You can see YouTube, right? My screen sharing. All right, amazing. So I want to shout out, first of all, Trades by Sai. Out of most of the trading, investing space, this guy is top tier legit. And one of the reasons why is because, like Mycelink, to date, this guy's never sold a course. Now, I'm not saying Mycelink will never sell any information ever, right? But this guy is a multi-decker millionaire. He's got recorded $100 million of profits, and he keeps giving out free information. I previously recommended his crash course, Best Simple Price Action, and now he's doing a new course called Simple Day Trading Crash Course. And even though I've been in the markets for a decade, I still watch his videos, even his I guess you could say, quote unquote, for beginner videos, because they're a nice refresher with regards to chart structure, even though this guy mainly trades gold. Now, let's look at the macro here, right? I apologize, Ninja's watch list is messy right now. I think there was like a trading view glitch, and I've just not had time to tidy up. But clip this. If you want to have a nice, basic bird's eye overview of the real world economy, one amazing chart to read is the VT. This is the Vanguard Total World Stock Index ETF. Whatever the price of the VT is, right now it's $134, is, and you can verify this with AI, is approximately one for one, as in $1 for 1 trillion in the stock market. So TLDR, the stock market right now is the global stock market. So the S&P 500, which makes up for about 50-60% of the market, the European market, including Germany and the UK, Japan, the global stock market, right? Not just the American stock market, is it currently at 134 trillion. Interestingly enough, this was the exact low of November 2025. How low can we go, right? Just to be completely honest, we could go as low as the tariff low of $100 trillion. Now, I don't think that is, I don't think that this is the likely case, but you always want to be prepared for the worst case scenario, right? A lot of money's been printed since then, so I believe there's going to be more institutional flows. I think a more realistic target would be 124. So that's 12 trillion taken out the stock market. What you guys have to understand is that this money taken out the stock market, if, and I'm not saying it is, were to be injected in crypto, Bitcoin would do like a 5 to 7x. So we're in very interesting times here where the game's always changing, right? So you always have to paint out different scenarios that could happen. Now, I've said this time and time again. I do believe that we're entering a new era in finance. Again, I do apologize for the messy Ninjas watch list. I promise to tidy up for next session, where where crypto has often just followed the S&P 500, if you look at the historical relationship between BTC and the S&P 500, Bitcoin has basically been like a leveraged S&P 500. However, we've entered a new era in finance where this has not been the case, because as Bitcoin peaks around the 8th of October 2025, right? Look where the global stock market was. I'm gonna draw some lines. In the time that Bitcoin has gone down by over 50% at this point here on the 4th of February. Now, I'm going to be honest, this is a change of structure from bullish to bearish on the 12 today on the 12-hour and daily time frame, because we had higher highs, higher lows, and then here we had a break of trend, right, on the 24th of March. Even my Professor Adam, hey, forgive me. I'm sure he ain't watching this stream. One sec. Even Professor Adam has rotated into cash. Honestly, guys, I don't want to go too off topic, but it's a trader's market, man. Like, this is why you all should learn to trade futures, because you can make a killing in futures, even in a bear market. Right? I'll let oh, here we are. Right. Yo, Dev, you're gonna be ready for your section, yeah? Yeah. Don't worry, you got like you got a good 15 minutes. Look, cash today, cash. In fact, let's go through. You know what? Every single week, I'm gonna leak Professor Adams' portfolio signals until we get too big, and I gotta stop doing this shit, right? So, 21st of March, my professor signals were 50% in Ethereum, right? Let's just do like a week review, because we do these webinars every week, right? Okay. Let me take you guys through the journey. Again, I apologize for this messy ass watch list. I don't even know where E's gone. They deleted the Matrix, deleted Ethereum from Ninja's watch list. Oh, it was there, but I couldn't find it. Right, so on the 21st of March, over here, is it acceptable to be bullish? Yes, it's acceptable to be bullish. Why? Because we've made higher lows and we've made higher highs, right? Except here, I guess you could say we made a lower high, right? But we didn't break structure because we made a lower high, right? Which is a break of structure, but then the structure bounced back here because we had a higher low, right? So the trend continued. So is it acceptable to be bullish here between the 20th and 22nd? Yes, of course, right? Try to imagine that all of this is not here. But in technical analysis, we have breaks of structure. And over here, we had equal highs. Well, this is basically a lower high, right? So at this point, where we're not breaking and making any kind of, forget not even a higher high, we're not even making an equal high. We're making like 2 or 3 equal highs that are also lower highs. So we have to accept the break of structure. Now, look how Professor Adam goes from mainly exposed to the market to, again, mainly exposed on the 22nd. And then on the 23rd, switch to cash. 24th, redeployed back in. And then from 50% cash to now all in cash, or as of yesterday. Where do I think the market's going to go now? Let's have a look at total. All the money in crypto. Okay. I think that we're going to see some kind of relief rally. Now, will it be a bear trap? Potentially. But honestly, right now, it's a trader's market, guys. Like, that's still a lot of volume. It's $300 billion. That's a lot of volume. That's minus $300 billion. Part of me thinks, like, I'm prepared for both scenarios. I'm prepared for us to go down, but I have a bias that we're gonna have some kind of relief rally following this trend line. Cryzo, before I continue, what's your second thoughts? Like, I want to just put out our weekly trade thoughts. Obviously, we can be wrong, but do you have a bullish or bearish bias, at least for the next, like, between now and Sunday next week? Yeah, no, that's fine. Just want to have a look. Like, let's show them right now. Watching C short. Let's see where he's at. C short, man. We ain't got no rules for this shit, man. Like, this is. Yeah, not swing lord. All scalp, all scalp, all scalp. No, I feel you. I'm really tempted to get in this short. I just thought I'd show you guys like real life. This is why Mycelink's lit. Ooh, god damn, that looks like a good short, baby. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Surely that gotta come down. Now I'm into this trade. Okay, so up here. I was actually thinking about liquidation, right? So let's say they probably want a liquidity grab. I'll be willing to add more. How far is that from current price? Okay, let's say I went in with just 5x leverage. Could be an amazing short. What if we went all the way down here? Like, I'm always willing to add to my futures positions now. I want to live by, if you can't afford it 3 times, you can't afford it. So if I'm entering a trade, I'm willing to size up. Because all you gotta do is cross your average price, right? Like, let's say I enter here, right? And it goes up further, and then I enter again here. Boom. And because I enter again, I'm gonna push my liquidation price up. And then here at the top, I size in big. Bam. And then we fall. I know nothing about this coin. New average 0.95. See, we're not even entered yet. We're not even entered yet. Should I get a position in now? I won't actually share my thingy. I won't share my bit Unix. But yeah, I'm gonna enter this trade right now. I'm gonna get my first position in. Let's go. Are you gonna jump in or not? Are you gonna wait? Are you gonna leave? We're gonna do Cryzo. You're not jumping in. No, I hear that. Yeah, sure. We'll freestyle. We'll go back to back. Sorry to interrupt the stream with the trade, but this is the live trenches, man. We don't want to lie to you. Jeez, back to back like that, yeah. Back to back like that. That's how we do. That's how we do. All right, so guys, I've entered this trade here. You guys can see my trading view, right? You see my trading view, right? Okay, cool. All right, so this is my entry price. Okay, my liquidation price is up here at 1, so that's very unlikely. What I'm willing to do is I'm willing to average in on this trade. at least 2 more times. So I'm gonna just put oranges here, right? Because yellow is my average price. I got no problem. I'm on 5x leverage right now. If I get this trade correct, okay, I'm gonna make 150%. I do believe liquidity should retest down here. I don't see why this would be an outlier. I may take profits early. Obviously I'm not gonna. You know what? I will keep updating you guys on this trade. 1 second. In the Discord chat, and this is why you should join the Discord chat. So I'll go to Ninja's channel. Just entered the, what is it? The C short. Turning this into a longer swing scalp. All right, and then I'm gonna put the idea over here. Currently on 5x leverage short. Red is, yellow is my entry. Orange are prices I'm willing to double up, triple up a position on. Red is my liquidation price. If I add more, my liquidation price goes up. If that goes over your head, you need to learn more about futures. Okay, so let's have a look at some macro shit. Finance.fijisolutions.net, as always, or as regularly as I can. I remind you guys that liquidity in the Fed has been on a decline actually since 2024. Whilst the markets have been roaring. Why? Because China's been providing the liquidity. Now, here's my little conspiracy theory, right? I'm talking more like mid to long term, because short term, you just gotta trade the market and accept it for what it is. But my tinfoil hat, tell me I'm not tripping. I know you shouldn't technically do technical analysis on the Fed balance sheet, but are they not higher lows? If this was not the liquidity in the Fed, does this not look like a breakout? Maybe I'm just being a conspiracy theorist, but this is the Fed savings account, which has an inverse relationship to liquidity. Now, again, you shouldn't do analysis on the Fed savings account, but if this was any other asset class, wouldn't you say those are lower highs and then this is going to fall, which would inject liquidity over here? Maybe that's just me in my tinfoil hat. Who knows? There's been a trend. There's been a trend in something called the reverse repurchase agreement. And I'll be honest, I don't really understand this too well, but all I understand is that there's been a trend for the past 2 years or so where at the end of every month, look here, 28th of June 2024, you got a spike here on the 30th of December 2024. Basically, these end of the month spikes, which pull back risk on assets. So this has actually been a trend for the past 2 years. So I'm still mid to long term bullish, and I do believe we are basically towards the end of the bear market. Coins destroyed index. Crypto quant. Let me see if I can pull up the data set. Bitcoin coin days destroyed. Okay, so this is an on-chain metric that I've seen floating around the crypto space. What the hell? Go away. Let me just sign in. The hell? Okay, I'm gonna sign in with Google. Why not? Come on, man. Ugh. One sec. Coinbase destroyed. Come on, Glassnode. Stop putting things behind things. Right, so I can't find it, but I basically saw that the Coins Days Destroyed Index by CryptoQuant. I don't know why I can't look at it now. It's basically at an all-time low. Right, let me have a look at some more charts on Ninja's master list. All right, so be prepared for more pain in the global stock market. Bear in mind that the tariff low was $100 trillion, which means the worst case scenario is that we get $34 trillion taken out the stock market. But then at that point, I think the world just has to bid somewhere else. And I think crypto is the greatest bet. Medium to long term always. But I think a more realistic target is here at 124, which would be a reset back to where we were in June 2025. Isn't it crazy to think that in the time that Bitcoin fell by over 50%, the global stock market still increased? There was still nearly $10 trillion injected in the global stock market. Let me have a quick look at. Okay, this is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. US 10-year bond yields have done a little God candle. They have spiked from less than 4% in February 2026 to now 4.4%, meaning that if you are the warlord of some country somewhere in the world, you can lock up billions of dollars and be promised this amount of interest yield by the American government for sure for the next 10 years. This has been making higher lows since September 2024. So this does make me cautious. I would expect this to run up to all the way to potentially near 5% before coming down. Also had a huge spike in the 2-year and the 5-year. Yeah, so the world's in an interesting place, but I cannot ignore the fact that there is less money in crypto today than in November 2021. Like, if you just zoom out, does this not look like a consolidating range that's pretty identical to March 2024 to November 2024? We could definitely range for a while. I won't deny it. But in that time, are you going to make money? Are you guys going to build? Are you guys going to put deals together? Are you guys going to be a bit more frugal with your spending whilst the markets are consolidating, and learn to pass prop firms, learn to develop, learn to do deals, and learn to allocate yourselves appropriately, man? Yeah, we'll monitor the situation, but it does look like I'm going to predict we're going to have a dead cat bounce and then go down further. But I don't know if we'll actually go this low. I don't know if we're going to clear these lows. I'm not mega bullish, but I'm also not mega bearish. Let me tell you where I would get mega bearish. If we actually start consolidating at these lows, then yeah, we're going to go lower. But until proven otherwise, and you have to let the markets prove you otherwise, right? It's not about being right. It's not about being right all the time. It's about positioning yourself for worst, best case, and likely scenarios. Like, use your analysis and your own brain to think about what you think is going to happen, right? And then prepare for what is the second likely situation to happen. So this is how I plan. I plan, right? So number one is that I go with what I think, WYT. Number two, I go for second, what I think, right? Because you're going to have a second opinion. And third is I go for less likely. And then fourth, I'll go for unlikely. And then I'll have like a 5 what if. Like, what if this happens? And the what if this happens is very important, because those who were prepared for number 5, even if it's like, what if it happens, you're ready, right? So I do think I'm going to get a relief. And yeah, I'm looking for some short-term scalps at some point. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. I do think Bitcoin's going to lead the way. I think we need a relief rally in Bitcoin dominance, though it's worth noting that Bitcoin dominance made a lower high on the 4th of March. This is actually a downtrend in Bitcoin dominance. So I know everyone's tired of hearing this, but altcoin season, it is on the way. It is on the way. It is on the way. Copper gold ratio, we've had a little bit of relief, though nothing telling me that we're going to go through a raging bull market yet in risk on assets. The previous time this happened was between COVID and the end of 2022. The time before that was in the 2017 bull market. Basically, Bitcoin went from like 1K to 20K. The time before that was in 2013, 2011, and then before that was the relief of the 2008 financial housing crisis. So this copper gold ratio is at generational lows right now. And if this were to turn around, we would have a very, very long bull market. What do they say? The taller they are, the harder they fall. But the longer it stays down, the more there's more energy compressed to stay up for longer and go higher. I hope that makes sense to everybody. This is the Bitcoin gold ratio. So the amount of ounces of gold it costs to get 1 BTC. And we look like an eerily similar zone to November 2023. Those that remember 2024, they'll know that that was a very beautiful year in crypto. A lot happened then. Yeah, also RSI is on the weekly time frame, technically speaking, looking like it's about to break out. Let's just add a MACD in there. I mean, these technicals look pretty good. I can't lie. I am currently in a degenerate pump fund long in case. This is my hedging trade. Like if the risk sentiment turns around. Yeah, I'm in a 70x long, but that's not financial advice. But yeah, ETH BTC ratio. I mean, this is looking pretty good, at least just for the short term, right? At least for the short term. Cryzo, do you look at the ETH BTC ratio and Bitcoin dominance or not? Check. Cryzo. Hey, can you check if the screen's working?
It
It is, yeah? All right, cool. Maybe he's gone toilet. Huh? You can see me? Okay. But do you know if people can hear me? I think Cryzo's gone. Could you just turn on the audio for like 1 minute to just check? Hello, check. Okay, yeah, it's working. Perfect. All right, let's have a look at. Right. My conviction for Smoking Wizard continues to form. For those right now, I actually think this is a bargain price right now. So, Mxthaius, do you want to tell them a little bit about the Smoking Wizard? Because I feel like you do understand this narrative and why I have a thesis and why I keep shilling it.
So the Smoking Wizard is a community-based token based on a producer that creates Wizard OS music. And what I mean by Wizard OS music is like you got different types of genre of music, right? This guy makes beats that kind of transcend you in a way. It's like translucent music that basically allows you to just either develop to it, work to it, and some people even try to rap over it. But the main concept about this guy is that he's been around for a few years now, quite a few years. But the only difference is that recently the community has found that it's only right that he plays it in the film. Can I hear that?
Let's see. One sec, let's test it. Babe, could you check the audio?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. Let it run. Yeah, so go on, carry on with this.
So that's his music and that's his genre. There is no one out there that makes music like this guy. His music is very, very unique. And I say that with the much most confidence. The fact that he's been able to rack up over 130,000 monthly listeners. At one point, he was getting millions of listeners a month based on the quality of his work. And the fact that he's been around for so long in the markets, like in terms of the music market, and now he's finally transitioned into the global blockchain market. It can only mean one thing for this guy. It means that the community has finally decided that he deserves his own currency, and now they're voting for him. I would say this is a great opportunity. It definitely is a great opportunity based on who this guy actually is. Because it's coins like this that normally take off and do well, because it's not based on someone just saying, okay, there's a notion here that we can follow, but there's actually a backing behind it, being that he already is a great quality producer and he already makes great quality work. Wow. So now it just kind of exasperates what he already does and allows more people to reach him.
Yeah, that's it. Obviously, this still can't go to zero. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like this is a for sure. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys straight. This shit can go as low as there. Yeah, and it can go low as here and then stay low for a long time. But as long as these guys keep building, the mathematical likelihood of it going back to at least the previous all-time high is very high. Like guys, how many meme contracts have we seen do this? So I'm not saying like put all your money in Wizard, but just like watch out for this. Like at least follow him on Twitter and think about it. Do you know what I mean? Like it might not springboard up. You know what I mean? But I'm DCAing in. Like I'm currently down maybe like 20-30%, which I'm fine with, because I do believe in this project, man. It's been a long time since I believed in something. So yeah. If you do choose to allocate, make sure the Smoking Wizard is less than 3% of the portfolio. You know what I mean? It's like 1% of mine right now. I can't lie. I do say like 0.2% and 0.3%. Like don't be careful, and of course like trade futures, man. Like I'm basically I'm recycling some of my futures profits in Smoking Wizard. I can't lie. That's where I'll be throwing it in. So yeah. Mycelink said it. I'm looking at Punch and LOL, but I'm just very skeptical on like the risk side of these. Big up to Mxthaius who showed me LOL and I flopped it. Like Mxthaius, when did you show me this? I think you showed me a 2 million market cap, bro. Look, bro, it took off, bro. Bro, it took off. For God's sake. Gosh. Low. So I'm just watching really. Like I don't know if I really wanna put my money in this because like the USP is not like it can just die in it. Do you know what I mean? It could be a good scalp trade, but I need to find the right entry, man. I don't want to be top smashing. Oh my god, Moonshot, man, they jumped on the wave, bro. Look, no, Moonshot listed it. Do you know what Moonshot? Yeah. That man just be pumping anything, man. They don't care about nothing, bro. They just like a quick pumpy. Bro, come on, man. Trenches are alive, man. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm very bullish on Pump Fund long term. I can't lie. These guys always be purchasing their own token. It's down in the dumps right now. That's why I'm in a degenerate 77x long. Man, if this hits, I'm gonna be a happy boy. Right, so okay. If you zoom out, he's gonna tell me this is a bad long, bro. Well, he's trying to
I
join.
told him that it's in voice.
Well, he's trying to
Someone
join.
just join the chat.
Would be nice. Units.
Say jump in voice channel. Oh my god, this is my homie, you know. We got Eunice. Oh my god, we got Ace. Gee, we got people in here. Yeah, I didn't know all these people were here. One sec. I'm even gonna call my homie right now. 1 second. Yo, this stream just got lit. 1 second. Let me call you nice. Babe, can you call you nice? Eunice. Could you call her on your phone? No, I'll do it. Now this is actually legendary, guys. I'm actually gonna give her a platform. Cause she's doing dope stuff right now. She got like a kids YouTube channel. Eunice, come in the voice chat. Come in the voice chat on Discord. Yes. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Yes. Oh my gosh. Right, I'm gonna continue as is. Okay. So for those that don't know, Pump Fun is like the leader of I guess you could say Solana meme coin launches. How many times has it bounced from this low? Like, if I'm right with my 77x long, I could make 21x on this trade. Obviously, I could get liquidated. Shit. But there's always opportunity. There's always opportunity, right? Like I'm looking for the Pengu long. Like right now, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep repeating myself because this is like the greatest long ever. Me and my boy Toby, we're in a 4-figure long, yeah, and we doubled up recently. If you buy Pengu on spot at today's price and it goes to all-time high, you'll make 7x eventually, right? But why make 7 when you can make 21? Like, why make 7? Why make 7 when you can make 14? Now, we have a liquidation price, which is here, and we'll manage it accordingly, right? If this starts breaking below this January high, of course we're gonna average in. We're gonna pull that average price, and then the liquidation price we're gonna pull down as well. Like we're gonna pull that liquidation price to the point where we ain't getting liquidated. We'll pay the fees. Like there's people who made 500. Wallahi, yeah. God tell me if I'm lying, but one of my best friends, close friends, did a 400x on gold because they were holding the swing trade for months. For months, bro. They knew they knew the direction. Like when you know direction, you can make the most money. Right? Is Eunice in here? Is she inside yet? Not inside yet. God damn. Right, I'm gonna continue as is. Let's have a look at some tweets, man. Yeah, so that's Pump. Oh my God, Eunice, are you there?
Yes. Hi, guys.
This is so exciting. Have you got a camera? Can you come on camera or not?
Yeah. My camera is
Yes.
higher.
This is so exciting. Is this the first Mycelink Sundays you've been to, or have you been to previous ones?
Yeah. No, I've been to previous ones on Zoom.
Yeah, we've just moved over to Discord, and we've got a Twitch now, and we now stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Discord simultaneously. Because before it was long recording it and uploading it, and there's a lot of work, man. But this is very, very smooth.
That's good. Cool.
So you're currently being streamed to multiple platforms right now. Like this reach is gonna be crazy, right? So I want to give you the floor for at least 5 minutes, up to 10 minutes. I want you to tell everyone who you are, what you do. You can even share your screen if you want. Do you know what I mean? I just want to give
Oh
you.
wow, this is just right on
clip,
the spot.
I'm gonna clip you up as well. But this is one of my good friends, guys, and she's doing amazing stuff.
Oh wow, this is just right on the spot. Hi guys, my name is Eunice Turkson. On YouTube, I'm known as Unique Eunice. On Instagram, Eunice Turkson. I'm an investor. I'm also an insurance broker. So if you're looking for insurances, I'm your go-to one-stop shop, for life insurance, serious illness cover, critical illness, private medical insurance, any type of insurance, hit me up. I've been with Ninja for a long time. He is the best person to teach you about crypto. If you want to know about crypto trading, crypto investing, Ninja, I am so grateful that I met you, and that's how my investment journey started. I also teach a little bit of financial literacy, but on a kid's side by using animation to talk about how to invest in stocks, how to just to be financially savvy. So if you want to find me, you can look up at Unique Eunice on YouTube and hit me up. That's my 5 minute done. Ninja, back to you. Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
yes. I need everyone to subscribe to a channel. And if you've got kids or little cousins, this is the best place for them. Like, this is better than cartoons, man. If you got a little sibling under 10 years old or under, yeah, what's the age range? Kind of like 5 to 12. Right?
The age is from 5 to 12, yes.
See, she didn't even pay me to say that. She never told me that. I just guessed.
I never told him that, yeah.
If you know anybody under 13, just get them to watch this. Like, this is very important. I'm so happy that you had that call with Halima. Halima's behind me, by the way.
Oh, hi, Halima. Yes, we have a call Monday.
Yes, we do. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, if you have kids or even for adults as well, the whole purpose is for parents to watch it and to teach their children, Often we are told go to school, get a job, and then the rest is history. But as we know that investment is very important, and there's a reason why it's not taught in schools. So we need to then shape the minds of the new generation, shape their minds, teach them about investment, teach them from very young age, because at young age is where they grasp that concept.
Now, honestly, what you do is so amazing. And if there's anything I can ever do to push people your way for life insurance, for setting up stuff with, because guys, Eunice has spent most of her professional career as a nurse.
Yes, I've been working as a nurse. Now I'm more onto the consultancy side. So if you want to set up your own nursing agency, which with regulators, I'm your girl as well. I help you to set that up, coach you for interviews, etc. So now I'm more on the consultancy side of nursing.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I literally never share trades, right? So if I share a trade, I'm going to say one more time, right? Because this might be the greatest public trade in history. How to read Ninja's TA? Let me just delete the purple and delete the orange to make it clear. If you see yellow, yellow means it's my entry price, okay? This will be signified via a horizontal and a vertical line. So the vertical line means exactly when I entered this trade on Saturday the 14th of March, right? Now, currently down a little bit on this trade because I'm on a 3x long, right? However, over here, I doubled up my position. So this is my liquidation price. If you were to buy Pengu on spot at today's price, in the long term, assuming it goes back to all-time high, you make 7 to 8x, 7.5-ish. But on 3x leverage, that's 21x. Like, when people say 10x or 20x in the market, it's almost always a longer trade. I'll tell you that. Yeah, this is probably one of the best public trade ideas I'm ever going to do, or could be one of the worst. But if you want to get in this, let me know and I'll set you up on BitUnix. Tron has landed on the base chain, so Tron token liquidity is migrated to Aerodrome via layer 0. I'm very bullish on Aerodrome if I can get a really good price. It's the biggest liquidity provider on the base chain. Second. To be fair, I do think today's price is a good price for Aerodrome. So something you want to look at if you want to DC into somewhere. The sniper price, if we get there, is 28 cents. Let me quickly have a look at gold. Gold seems like it's, I can't lie, if there was time to buy gold longs, I think it's time to buy gold longs. Mxthaius, do you want to give you 2 cents? I'm not the biggest gold trader, but if you want to talk like gold swings.
What's it looking like on the 4 hour? I mean, I would say we've put in that low, and we've put in that lower high, and we've put in a higher low. So I'm waiting for us to break that high there.
Yeah, wait, yeah,
Market structure shift, and then we can target back to buy side.
Yeah, you wanna break here, right?
Yeah.
And then if we break here and then we close and do this, then you're gonna enter like here.
Yeah, back in that fair value gap.
Cheers! Real trader. Okay, I hear you. All right, on the lookout for gold longs. But I'm not trading oil, man. I don't understand oil. Like, I feel like I've made my money on oil. I don't know what else is there to do. Like, am I gonna short oil? Am I that brave? No, I'm not. I'm scared. I'm not trading oil. Are you trading oil? No. Is anyone here trading oil? I'm not trading oil. I don't understand. And it's okay to say you don't understand, right? It's okay to say you don't understand. Like, would I short the S&P 500 from here? No. Because there might be a relief rally. But I don't want to predict if there is or isn't going to be. I don't trade stocks like that, man.
You called it like at the bottom, right? When it was a good time to enter. Now it's at the top of the range, so the risk to reward wouldn't be good either way, right? There's a lot of risk to gain from a long right now, right? And a short right now is so unpredictable that the top range is kind of endless. So who knows? If to be honest, if anything, since it is at the top of the range, you might want to look for shorts rather than longs. But yeah, you called it so long ago that when it was a good entry, now it's way beyond that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. To be fair, I think that's enough. That's enough from me. Mxthaius, are you ready to do your dev section?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How do you want to do it? Do you want to just do it here on voice note, or do you want to like jump in Discord?
I'm in Discord now.
Okay. So should I mute mine? Okay. For sure.
Hello. Hope everyone can hear me well. Just go to the chat.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Perfect. Give me a second. Awesome. So I hope everyone's well today. The title for this section today is Stop Working for the Internet and Start Owning It. Now, most developers spend years learning how to build for the internet, but
Are you
almost
sharing
none
your
of them
screen?
ever stop and ask. I'm not showing my screen at the moment, but I have nothing to show. But almost none of them ever stopped and ask, how do I actually own a piece of it? Because the big difference between building apps and owning the system that those apps run on, and the difference is where the real money is. So today we're not talking about frameworks, languages, or tutorials. We're talking about ownership. Because if you're only coding for other people, you're always going to be capped. Time equals money, but ownership, that's where this money stops being tied to your time. So section 1, the trap. Let me break the cycle most of us are stuck in. So you learn to code, you build projects, you maybe freelance or get a job, and then what? You're still getting paid based on hours, tickets, or tasks. Even if you're making good money, you're still in a system you don't control. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The biggest companies in the world, they're not just coding, they own infrastructure. Think about it. They don't just own the internet, they are the internet. So what does it actually mean to own something online? It means one of three things. You either own the platform, the distribution, or the infrastructure. And let me simplify that. So the platform, you build something people use, a software as a service, an app, a tool. People come to you, you control the experience. Distribution, you control attention, audience, traffic, and users. This is why someone with 100K can make more than a better developer with none. Infrastructure, this is the highest level. You're not just building apps, you're building what apps rely on: networks, systems, and layers. This is where things scale without limits. Let me show you where people are quietly making money right now, not in coding websites, but in automation systems, data pipelines, private tools, and niche platforms. And here's the key: they're solving problems that people can't afford to ignore. If your code saves time, makes money, or replaces effort, it becomes valuable instantly. And if you own that solution, you don't get paid once, you get paid repeatedly. This is where I want your mindset to go. Start thinking I'll build a website and start thinking I'll build a system people depend on, because dependency equals leverage and leverage equals scale. The goal isn't to just make money, it is to build something that people make money from, even when you're not working. So if you take anything from this, don't just learn to code, learn to identify leverage, build ownership, and control value. Because the future isn't about who works the hardest, it's about who owns the most. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Next episode, I'm going to go down the route of how to go from zero to actually building something people will pay for. So from a zero startup to a small business to anything within the tech space. So there's developers building apps and developers owning the systems those apps run on. Only one of them gets rich. And the trick is in the system is to be the one developing the systems that people build those apps on. And I'll leave you with that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mxthaius.
Damn, that's so high level. That's gonna go down in history, man. Like, I don't know any developer that just busts out voice notes like Mxthaius like that. Clip that up, man. Clip that up. Oh my God. Right. So, Halima, would you like to do your health and wealth meditation, or are you not ready yet? Are you ready now? Okay, I'm gonna give the floor to my wife. She's ready.
Hello, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, welcome to the 25th episode of Mycelink. My name is Halima, and today we are entering a wealth emergency meditation. Find a comfortable position. Let your body settle. Let your mind slow down. You are exactly where you need to be. Before we begin,
Babe, sorry, your camera's not on.
yeah. Okay, guys, I'm just going to close the window. There's a lot of noise pollution, so just 1 minute. This is voice isolation. Oh, brilliant. Okay, let's start. Welcome to the 25th episode of Mycelink. My name is Halima, and today we are entering a wealth emergency meditation. Find a comfortable position. Let your body settle and let your mind slow down. You are exactly where you need to be. Before we begin, I want you to understand something that will change everything. Wealth is not something you chase. It is not something you earn through exhaustion or prove through struggle. Wealth is a frequency, and your only work right now is to tune into that frequency. Not to figure out the how, not to map out the when, just to feel what it feels to already have it, already be there. That feeling is the doorway. Let's walk through it together. Close your eyes. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6. One more. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6. Beautiful. You're already shifting. Not because anything outside of you changed that, but because you chose to change your inner state. And that is where every fortune begins. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of an ancient forest at twilight. The air is warm and still. The last light filters through the canopy in threads of amber and violet. Beneath your feet, you can sense it. A vast living network of mycelium pulsing with light. This network has been here for centuries, silently connecting. nourishing, transferring resources from abundance to scarcity without hesitation and without judgment. Now watch. The mycelium begins to glow, not just white, but gold, emerald green, deep violet, sapphire, all the colours of wealth as it materializes into the physical world. And you realize this network is not only beneath you, it runs through you. Every cell in your body is a node in this infinite web of prosperity. When someone in Lagos closes a deal, you feel it ripple through. When someone in Seoul makes their first crypto trade, the network hums. When someone in Sao Paulo breaks a family poverty cycle, your own wealth expands because abundance is not a competition, it's a shared frequency. This is the Mycelink truth. We are not separate and we are not competing. We are one vast organism of collective abundance. Inhale for 5 seconds. Hold for 3 seconds. And exhale for 7. Inhale for 5 seconds. Hold for 3. Exhale for 6. Now, before we go further, I want to invite you into something different. Most of us have been taught that wealth comes from action, from hustling, from finding the right opportunity at the right time, from figuring out the how, the when, and the where. But what if the work you need right now is simpler than that? What if your only job in this moment is to feel what prosperity feels like before any condition has changed? Not to plan it, not to strategize it, but just to feel it. So let's try. Stay with me. What does it feel like to be prosperous? It feels like ease. Say that softly to yourself. Ease. Say it again to yourself. Ease. It feels like freedom, no heaviness, no scarcity gripping on your chest. It feels like waking up and knowing everything is handled. Can you feel ease in your body, in your cells? Relax your forehead, remove the tension from your forehead and feel the ease. It feels like fun, like lightness, like sitting somewhere beautiful and smiling. Not because you're surprised by what you have, but because you've always known what's coming. Ease, freedom, fun, and fullness. No conditions needed to change for you to access this feeling. Nothing had to happen. No one had to pay you. No deal had to close. You found this frequency on your own, and that is the most powerful financial move you will ever make. Now that you are holding this feeling, welcome everyone to the receptive mode. Ideas begin to arrive, not from panic, not from FOMO, but from clarity. The right thought at the right time. the inspiration that wakes you up at dawn and won't let go. That is how wealth moves. Feeling first, then thought, then action, then manifestation. Inhale for 5 seconds. Hold for 3. Exhale for 7. Inhale for 5. Hold for 3. Exhale for 7. Now imagine your ancestors gathering behind you. Not just 2 or 3 generations. Go back further. Centuries. See them as farmers, traders, healers, warriors, dreamers, and survivors. They didn't have the tools you have. They couldn't see what you see. But they carried something forward through impossible odds. A spark, a refusal to be extinguished. That spark lives in your DNA right now. Feel their hands on your shoulders. They are not watching you. They are working through you. They are not watching you. They are working through you. Every smart move you make, they celebrate. Every risk you take with wisdom, they take with you. Every Satoshi you accumulate, every portfolio you build, it is their dream manifesting through your hands. Now shift forward. See your descendants, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, all the children you'll never meet. They are living in your homes that you secured, starting businesses with your capital, traveling to places you opened up for them, and making choices not because they have to survive, but because they want to thrive. You are the bridge, the link, the turning point. This is not pressure, this is purpose. Inhale for 5. Hold for 3. Exhale for 7. Inhale for 5. Hold for 3. Exhale for 7. Repeat these words after me. I am a wealth creator in a digital renaissance. My decisions create legacy, not just income. I move with precision, not panic, not FOMO, only strategy. The market does not scare me. I study it, I respect it, and I ride it. I hold what deserves to be held. I release what needs to be released. Inhale for 5. Hold for 3. Exhale for 7. My wealth uplifts my family, my community, and my network. I am not greedy. I am responsible for creating abundance. Every setback is recalibration. Every dip is opportunity. I trust my intuition as deeply as I trust the data. Fear is information, not instruction. Inhale for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 3. Exhale for 7. I am patient with compounding and bold with conviction. Through Mycelink, I am never alone in this journey. In this journey. Bring awareness to your body now, starting at the head, starting at the crown of your head. Imagine a golden light pouring in. This is abundance, consciousness entering your system. It flows to your third eye, sharpening your vision, your foresight, and your ability to see opportunities others miss. Down to your throat, you speak wealth into existence. Your words carry authority and your voice commands runes. Now into your heart, you feel gratitude for what is coming, as if it's already arrived, because emotionally it has. Down through your solar plexus, your power point, where you decide, where you act, where you hold your ground. Into your sacral space, creativity flows, magnetic attraction. You are a magnet for aligned abundance. Now down to your root, grounded, stable, immovable. Diamond hands are not a meme, they are your nature. This golden light flows through your legs into the earth, connecting back to the mycelium network beneath you. You are a living circuit of wealth. Energy in, energy out, always flowing, always abundant. I want you to experience something beautiful now, a memory from the future. It is 5 years from now. Can you see yourself 5 years from now? Can you visualize what you look like? Did you get a new haircut? What do your hands look like? What does your toes look like? But how do you feel 5 years from now? See yourself sitting somewhere extraordinary, wherever your heart has always wanted to be. You're looking at your portfolio, your assets, your life, and wow, you are smiling. Not because you're surprised, but because you always knew. You always knew. You remember this moment right now as the moment you locked in. The moment you stopped doubting, stopped hesitating, stopped playing small. Don't try to figure out how you're going to get there. Just feel it. Just feel what it feels like to be there 5 years from now. Ease, freedom, fun, and fullness. Your family is taken care of. Your mind is at peace. Your legacy is secured. And here is what you know with absolute certainty. It was not luck, it was not a miracle, it was a decision. You decided and you kept deciding every single day. That future is not waiting for you. It is calling you forward. It is pulling you into alignment. Feel that pull right now. Feel it pull you from your spine. Place both hands over your heart. Feel the warmth and feel the rhythm of your heartbeat. This is the most powerful technology you possess. Not your phone, not your hardware wallet. This, your beating heart, your living consciousness, your ability to feel your way into the life you are building. Repeat after me, aloud or silently. I'm the wealth I seek. I am the change I create. I am the ancestor my future honors. I move with wisdom and I build with purpose. I hold with conviction. The network flows through me. The legacy starts with me. I am ready, I am worthy. Inhale for 5 seconds. Hold for 3. Exhale for 7. Inhale for 5. Hold for 3. Exhale for 7. One more time. Inhale for 5. Hold for 3. And exhale for 10. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your shoulders back. Gently blink your eyes open. Notice how you feel grounded, clear, and powerful, and connected. This frequency is your new baseline. You do not have to chase it again, you have to activate it. It lives within you. And every time you return to this feeling, this ease, this freedom, this fullness, you are making the most important investment of your life. Welcome back and welcome to Mycelink. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Halima.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, Lima. Amazing.
It's okay.
Thank you, Halima.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh my God, we've got Kieran in here.
Yes,
Oh my God,
sir.
Kieran!
I literally just joined for the last 5 minutes. It was amazing. I
Oh,
got the tingles.
you got the tingles.
Got the tingles straight away.
Oh,
'Cause I just saw your
yes.
post on the Insta, so I just literally just joined straight away.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass it over to Fadlan.
Okay.
See ya.
All right.
Wait. Let me come on
No,
camera.
I'm still here. I'm just gonna. Oh,
Hello.
There
Right.
you go.
So, you know what, Kieran, have you got a camera? Where's Kieran?
It's loading. It's loading. Hey,
Oh, there you are.
Yes.
what's happening?
So this is another exciting moment on stream, right? So even though this is our 25th episode, it's the second time we're doing it on Twitch. So before we do Zoom, record and have to upload, but now this is streaming in multiple platforms now, on Twitch, on YouTube, yeah? So this is your moment, Kieran, as my Southeast Asian brother, to plug your football app, because we know this guy through Solana Fridays, and it's only right in the Mycelium network that we give him the floor for at least 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
You put me on the spot. You put me on the spot, but you know, I'm a startup founder, so I've got to be ready for things like this. Just loaded the first post. So guys, I mean, I know there's not many of you here, but if you're into footy, POD, Play on Demand, that's the name of the app. Launching in Manchester very soon. So if you want to give the page, the Insta page, a follow, it's pod football _ Just loaded the first post.
Yes, lad, let's go.
Play that again. You need to hear
Ready
it.
to POD.
There you go. Ready to POD.
Yes, lad, let's go.
Don't ask me how much I paid for those models. Not that they were AI generated or anything. Yeah, so guys, if you're into footy, please do follow the page, sign up. We'll be launching the first game hopefully in about 3 weeks' time. I just submitted my application to the App Store officially today, so fingers crossed that all goes through. And then obviously need to sort the Play Store out, but we're doing a slightly different spin. So we're gonna be recording the games, giving people stats and highlights. It's not gonna be your usual, just come along and play. There's a bit more to it. So yeah, check it out. Thank you
Yes,
for my
yes,
little
yes.
Thank you.
spotlight.
Launch party coming soon. And guys,
Yes.
anyone who's Manchester based, or if you know somebody who's based in Manchester or near Manchester, Solana do a free co-working Fridays every single Friday, somewhere in town. Check out Super Team UK, and it's important to go to these kind of events because this is where I met Kieran, and we've built a pretty good friendship in the past 3 weeks, wouldn't you say?
I would say, even though you've gone AWOL for the last 2 weeks, I know you're a busy guy.
I'm in
I know
Birmingham
you're a
right
busy guy,
now.
so it's all good.
I'm at my dev's house.
We're doing boxing on Tuesday, yeah?
Yes, yes, yes. Muay Thai on Tuesday, of course.
Yeah, sick. I'm down, man.
Also, anybody who wants to join the Secret Fight Club, Tuesdays and Thursdays, hit me up. Yeah, we've got a world-class Muay Thai fighter training us. So yeah, health, wealth, and all of that. Right, I'm gonna jump on. We're gonna do some Q&As. Right, love, could you mute yourself and then
Yeah.
mute the camera? Not mute the camera, but mute your. Right. Could you mute your speaker, please? Right, so check. Okay. Right. Okay, let's take some Q&As. Who's got a Q&A? Kieran, Cryzo. Who's James?
It's me, it's Ken, bro.
Oh, it's Ken, but dressed up as James. James Harden
James
13.
Harden. James
James
Harden,
Harden.
man. Best player in the league.
Huh?
Best player in the league.
Right. Who all right, Mr. James Harden. Have you got a question for us? I insist. Or if you don't ask a question, you can share some knowledge.
Nah, bro, I'm okay. I'm just taking it in. I'm just, catching up. I'm good, man.
You got one question, not a cheeky polymarket one.
I don't know, man. Like,
Let's go on polymarket.
what's going on Polymarket? What's going on Polymarket?
Let's see where the degenerate bets are. What's going on?
Everything, bro. World War III, bro. What are you saying? You put some money on?
No, I'm not. But I like to know what's going on. US forces enter Iran by.
December 31st, April 30th.
This BTC 5-minute up or down is crazy, man. This is basically options trading. In the 5-minute time frame, long or short, long or short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. You see here, this is what I don't understand, right? So if I put a poly market bet on this, look, if I'm correct, I make $300. Well, sorry, 200 at 3x. But if I'm incorrect, if I click no, I still make money. How is this possible? How do you just make money on both sides? Oh, oh, nice. Damn. Breaking. What's in the breaking news? Will SpaceX Israel strike Yemen by the 30th of June? Jeez Louise. Leave Yemen alone. Okay, no worries. Any questions from Eunice or Kieran? Anything you have a look at in the financial markets? Maybe some TA or just any general
Can you
questions?
check what Nvidia, where's going,
Yeah, sure.
please?
Where is Nvidia going? Again, sorry that my watch list is a bit messy right now. Okay, where's Nvidia going? Oh, oopsie daisy. Share screen, entire screen. Can you guys see Nvidia right now?
Yeah.
All right. Right. Definitely lower. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Let's take off all the indicators. So if we look at basic chart structure, we can see we had the high on 2020. Since then, we've put in nothing but 4 equal high lower highs. So those 4 opportunities, or 4 or 5 opportunities to break out here, and it didn't break out, and it set another lower high, and it set another lower high, and it set multiple lower lows. This is a downtrend for sure. How low can we go? I think a great entry Nvidia is 153.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna just say 155, right? I think in terms of how low could it go, it's very possible that we go this low here, which is $99. I'll tell you why. Because if it breaks $100, like goes below $100, that's when there's going to be a lot of fear. And I think that will be the institutional floor. I don't think we'll go much lower than that. The tariff low was $88. Specifically, the reason why I say 99.7 is because there is a gap in the stock here in the range. And usually the gaps get filled. In terms of where's a real comfortable buy, around 123. 123 is a fantastic. Like this is basically free money in this zone. But do I think we're gonna go lower? Yes. Would I buy Nvidia right now? No. We could see some kind of relief rally to here, but I would expect it to just keep falling to at least here. So it could go to here and then go up, or if things get worse, we drop to here and then go up. Worst case scenario, we drop to here and then go up. So these are your 3 buy points: 155, 123, and around the $100 zone.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let us not forget, right? Because you think things can't go lower, right? But let us not forget that Meta crashed from $400 to $88 between September 2021 and October 2022. What were the early signs that we were going that low? Well, these were the early signs. We had 2 equal high, lower highs, right? And then we went down, and then we had a dead cat bounce to this level here, where it was 3 years ago. So there will be a lot of dependency on the situation, right? But I wouldn't like. I don't think you were here at the start when I talked about the VT. Were you here or not?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, so this is the global stock market right now, and we have just reached the lows of November 2025. I expect us to go to here. The worst case scenario is here, because that's the tariff lows. I think this is extremely unlikely. I think this is likely. I think over here is somewhat likely. Basically, as I was saying before, Kieran, as well, the VT represents the entire global stock market. So America, China, and Europe. Whatever the price of the VT is how many trillions are in stocks. Right now, there is, give or take, $134 trillion in the stock market. And I know this because the VT is 134. There was $150 trillion in the stock market. And the reason why I mapped out this specific time period is because in the time that Bitcoin fell by 50% plus, minus 50% in BTC, and ETH fell by 60%, the global stock market has pumped by $16 trillion. Right? Crypto's 2 trillion right now. So even though we can go through this, stock market can go down, and then Bitcoin can go up. I'm not saying it will go up, but if it doesn't go up, it should at least consolidate and range. That's what I think can happen. I think it can even set lower highs and higher lows and then break out. This would be historical. If Bitcoin did this, whilst the global stock market did this, that would be historical, but possible, right? It would be historical because historical things have happened already in this market. So, yeah, I don't want to overly predict, but as I was saying, this is why I've started trading a lot now. I started trading a lot now. I called out 2 pretty good swing trades. Now you're in the Discord, you'll start seeing this stuff. I'll even teach you how to trade crypto futures if you want. But I said here, yesterday, so this was Saturday midnight, conviction brewing on an ETH long. I did a 77x on ETH. And then I also got in a hyperliquid long. The hyperliquid long broke out, and then I left the ETH trade. Look, you can see how long I'm in the trade for. 13 hours. Made 134%. Now, of course, I could have made 0, right? I don't just want to brag and say I'd never get liquidated, but there's always money in the market, right? But you just got to know when it's a trader's market. It's very hard to invest right now. You have to be very careful. Let's see how the short is doing. I entered the short live on call, live on stream. It's going all right. When I entered the trade, I entered this live on stream. The yellow is my entry. Orange are extra points where I will enter. Red is my current liquidation. As you can see, we actually, at some point, I was up nearly 100% on this trade. I'm currently up 20% on this trade. However, I'm confident in my short because we've set lower highs. Now, can it break through? Yes. And it would have been a shame because I was too busy streaming to actually take profits on this trade. But you guys saw live this short play out, which is fantastic. Okay. Any other questions? Does anybody want me to look at any other asset?
We have a quick look at Coinbase, please.
Yeah, man. I will have a look at Coinbase.
Thank you.
Coinbase. Where is Coinbase gonna drop to? Where's Coinbase gonna drop to? It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. Okay. All right. So let's look at basic chart structure, right? Do some long-term TA. Okay, between December 2022 all the way until July 2025, Coinbase was in a clear bull trend because in these time periods, this is the low, this is the high, this is the higher low, this is the higher high, this is the higher low, this is the higher high, and the higher low, and the higher high. Break of structure, but we still make a higher low, and then we make a higher high. So the continuation of the trend. Break of structure, right? This is a Trump tariffs, and then we made what? An equal low. So that's pretty neutral, right? It's not bullish or bearish, but then we create a bullish momentum, and then here, right here, we make the first lower high, and then we make a lower low. Then we consolidate and go further and make a lower high. This is a relief, and I think we're going to go lower. That's what I think is going to happen now. It doesn't mean that what you shouldn't do, in my opinion, is try to sell now to buy back lower, because the bottom could literally be here. Look how it's you don't want to play. You don't try to play it too smart. I do think we're going to go to 143, and I think that's the first good entry point to enter to buy. Next after that is 113, and the worst case scenario, right? And I don't think that it will actually get here, but you always want to prepare for this, right? If Coinbase ever goes to this level, and if it does, it will be for a short period of time, I think. I don't think it will, but be prepared. This is basically like the free money zone of Coinbase, around that $70 to $80. Like that's like 6x your money, not financial advice in the long to short in the long term. I don't think we'll get there. However, I think, and that's just based on the rest of the market, right? Look at the S&P 500. I think the S&P 500 could go as low as 5716. It's very easy to forget that the S&P 500 touched mid 5,000 during the tariffs. That's only April 25. So, yeah, I don't see this going up unless there's some crazy news and there's some peace treaty or something. But technically speaking, everything's pretty bearish. It's very bearish. But it doesn't mean that crypto can't pump. And that's why I'm trading a lot. Hope that helps you with Coinbase.
Hey, cheers, man.
Yeah. Any other questions from anybody else? It's been a good. Oh yeah. What should we, as in like Twitch? Shout the Twitch. Alright, do you wanna share this? You wanna share your screen? Cause you're the Twitch guy, man.
So if you go on Twitch and type mycelink.com, no, not mycelink.com. Type in Mycelink. I don't even think I'm sharing my screen, but it's not too tough, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sharing my screen for the. Oh yeah, I'll do it now. I'll do it. Is but Mycelink on it. Before you guys. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think so. I'll share my screen though.
All right, I'll do it. Don't worry. I'll do it.
Great.
Okay, so create a Twitch right now. On me, my wife's email. Got Type Dragon, right? So slice a link. Huh?
You don't have to log in. You could just show it. Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna sign up right now. So look,
It's showing trade.
I'm gonna sign up right now with me. Okay, sign up with Google. This is how easy it is, guys.
It's on trading.
Easy. Even if you don't use, huh?
Screen's on trading view.
I'm on Trading View. Okay, my bad. And Dragon Force. How easy it is. Boom. Follow. Easy. All right, cool. Yo, Alien, can you still hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. To be fair, I think that's been a good webinar. Can't lie.
Yeah, bro, that was good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. For sure. All right, guys. I'm gonna catch you soon. Soon. Much love.
Bless.
Peace out.
Cool, Leo.
That was good, bro.
No, that was good. Oh shit. Have we stopped streaming? Oh.
Yeah, I've stopped streaming. That's also, it was all recorded as well.
Sick. So I don't even need to click upload. Let me know a good time to call you tomorrow. We'll have a proper catch up. But yeah, yes, absolutely. With regards to Coin Rabbit. All right. What am I saying? Yeah, that was sick. Like, we definitely need to clip up their section, and we need to clip up Halima's meditations, and they can just be their own solo standing thingy in it. Solo standing content.
And we can make shorts, and then if we at any time if we explain like the certain basics, we can use that for a course. Do you know what I mean? Or like a crash course or something we can upload.
Babe, I'm gonna be ordering you a taxi in 75 minutes.
Yeah. Wait.
We told you at 9:30, babe. I swear you booked it for 9:30. Can you check?
Booked it for 12:05.
Let's check. Yeah, that was sick.
25
Yeah,
p.m.
you wanted to go early, isn't it? Yeah, that was sick.
25
Yeah,
p.m.
you wanted to go early, isn't it? Yeah, that was together. You wanted that. So, do you want to finish off the video? You're gonna be ready. Do you want to finish off the video?
Yeah, I have to set up at 8.
I'm gonna come with you as well.
Why?
Because
Yeah, I have to set up at
we're gonna go studio.
Oh shit! Yo, for some reason it's still streaming to YouTube.
Yes.
Oh shit! Actually,
I remember I'm not gonna stay for long, bro. But ask him.
how old now?
Yeah. Like, come on, that. It's the two little checks.
Get it sorted.
How's this? You mean get sorted?
Get it sorted, like, get him to talk to you after.
What call?
You're gonna have all night, innit?
Cost a quid. Cost a quid.
No, you don't have to pay.
Alien, we're not streaming on YouTube anymore, are we?
We were, but I muted us anyways. So nothing's like.
Nah, stop it, bro.
I've tried. Bro. I tried to stop it. It's going for some reason on YouTube.
Bro, maybe we can just sign out Discord, bro. Let's just sign. Just go Discord and restart your computer.
Wait, I think I can. Should be able to end it. End stream.
We're streaming noobs, innit?
There you go. Ended. We had 5
You sure?
viewers.